I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey, Brahmins, it is the last day of the week, but it is Thursday. Tomorrow we are not in school, which means if you are signing up for the SAT, you need to get that done today. If you need help with that, go by and see Ms. Tappert and Ms. Coleman in the Career Center, and they'll be able to walk you through the steps to get signed up for that May 6th SAT, the last one before graduation. Consequently, it's also prom day. Speaking of prom, tickets are on sale in the cafeteria. They are going fast. They're selling about 30 to 40 each day. Those tickets are going to be sold until they are sold out. So do not wait until it is too late. You need to make sure that your guest passes are completely filled out and approved, and that you have that ready to go when you go to buy those prom tickets. They can't be bought individually. All right, that's all I have.
Hope you guys have a great long weekend. Don't get in too much trouble.
I hear you're going fishing, Miss Hurst, so a little jealous. Anyway, so these prom passes, they actually, if you read down here, they were due by March 31st, which was a week ago. So I am still taking some that are sprinkling in, but I can't promise you that they're going to be approved, because we try to get all that done earlier, because it does take time to get that information back. Hence, we set up a time for the March 31st. So anyway, I wanted to congratulate the lacrosse team, girls lacrosse team. They had their senior night last night, and I believe that was I'm hearing it was the last game of their season, although I see games on the calendar, so I don't know if those have been canceled. If it is the last game, girls, great season. You got your first win of the year, so making history. And congratulations, coaches, for all that you did, and thank you for all that you did. Tonight, baseball's at Sebring, flags at Tradition Prep, and track is at Moorhaven. Wish everybody a lot of luck.
So I've had some more questions about the PERT event that they're having at IRSC tomorrow. Freshmen, before you say, "Oh, I want to go take this test," first of all, you want to take this test with purpose. That purpose being that you want to be eligible to take dual enrollment either this summer or in the fall. Now, while that test is important, you have to have college-ready scores. You also have to have a GPA. That's part of our articulation agreement. So before you go and sign up to take a test, you might want to check your GPA, make sure you have at least a 3.0, or you're heading in that direction by the end of the semester, because if you do not have a 3.0, you will not be eligible to take dual enrollment classes. So that would be the first thing I would check. And then if you're there and you haven't taken student learning success, you might want to take this summer, then tomorrow would be worth your time to go and take the test. So just know that you also have to have a GPA with that. Also, softball last night, wow, it was great. I witnessed the first ever, for me, a grand slam in softball. So Lacey Prescott last night, that was super special. Mom was there, got the game ball, so it was a cool evening. So that was a great event to see last night. Highlight of my week for sure. Miss Shirley?
I see it. Okay, students, we are nearing the end of the step cycle for this week here for the last 3 weeks. So please make sure that you're making really good choices today. And then on top of that, we're also in a new month. So please be aware and reviewing your various drill procedures as well. Other than that, have a great day and a wonderful Easter weekend.
All right, today we start our grad walk. Super excited for that. Always makes for great pictures out on the playground. Seniors, do not miss the opportunity to go back and walk through your former elementary school and or middle school. Those are already on the calendar. See Ms. Coleman for a permission slip if you are interested in signing up. All right, make it a good one, as together we
Move forward.
And be great.
And B,
Brahmins
all day.
all day.
If a stranger needed help, how long would it take you to offer them a hand? According to psychology, the answer to that question may depend less on who you are as a person and more on how many people are with you at the time. In a strange paradox of human nature, the more people there are in a group, the less likely anyone is to offer help. It's called the bystander effect, and it may be a roadblock that's keeping you from showing empathy. When someone is in need, people in large groups tend to feel that they don't need to do anything because someone else will take care of it. This is known as the diffusion of responsibility. The end result is nobody does anything. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you. We started with a large group of 10 people and told them they were here today to see a product demonstration. So we're just basically looking for emotional reactions to certain products. We're not quite ready to go yet. So as you can see, you have these surveys. Go ahead, start filling them out. Take all the time you need with them. I am going to go get the product and just kind of start throwing it together, and then we're going to begin. Sound good, everyone?
Okay.
Cool. Thanks. Here's the thing, though. Everybody but one of these people wasn't in on it. We gave her a 10-minute window where she could offer to help. Let's see if she comes to my rescue. We repeated this a few more times with varying results. Come on. That didn't sound good. Next, we tried it with a group of 5. Oh, jeez. So far, it's not looking good for people in general. Are we just plain unhelpful, or is there something to the bystander effect? To find out, let's see how helpful people are when they're all by themselves.
Hi.
The results? With our group of 10 people, it took our participants an average of 8 minutes and 1 second before they lent a hand. Excuse me, thank you.
Can I help? I just feel
Thanks.
bad.
Participants in our groups of 5 were a little quicker, saving me from the tent with an average time of 7 minutes and 25 seconds. I'm okay.
Do you need help?
Do you want to give me a hand?
Yeah.
That'd be great, thank you.
What can I do?
But when our participants were by themselves, that is when they really shined. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. On average, they offered to step in just 3 minutes and 19 seconds. You were the fastest by a country mile. I have set this thing up by myself 7 times today.
That makes me sad.
You took a total of 12 seconds. Why do you think you were so quick to do it?
I like to help in any way that I can.
That's the funny thing about the bystander effect. You would think that a group with more people would mean there's a higher chance someone would do something. But people in a group are actually less likely to help.
I knew I should have just stood up and done it, but then a big part of me wanted to see what these people would do, and I was just kind of like, are any of them gonna help?
At first, I was a little shy to jump in and help, but then after a while, I'm just gonna jump in and help.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Probably took 8 minutes.
when it's just the two of us in a space, there's like a bond that's created. It's like, well, I'm not going to let you struggle on your own. And I think if there is a group of people, it's way more acceptable for me to be doing that.
It's the diffusion of responsibility.
I think that's totally true.
If something is saying jump in and offer to help, just follow that intuition. Even if no one else is saying anything, just, hey, if you can be a part of helping someone, instead of just watching them struggle, or even take out your cell phone and like tape it or something like that, which is the worst, just offer some help.
So, now that you know about the bystander effect, ask yourself, how often do you feel like you should help someone but don't because you think somebody else will do it? Maybe next time, you will be that somebody.
Wow, what do you think about that? It is so important to help. Think for yourself. Don't be worried about what the group is thinking. Think about what you would want done if it was happening to you. Use your voice and say something if you or if someone else needs help. Bullying occurs in all different areas of school, including classrooms, cafeterias, outside areas, hallways, and locker rooms. Additionally, it happens on the internet through social media, texting, and other online outlets. We call that cyberbullying. According to stopbullying.gov, cyberbullying includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, untrue, or hurtful information about someone else. It can include sharing personal or private information about someone else, causing embarrassment, sadness, anger, and even humiliation. Sometimes cyberbullying crosses the line into behavior that is illegal. Please be aware of what is happening around you. What are some signs that someone may be a victim of bullying? Someone may have no desire or may even refuse to go to school. He or she may be unusually quiet, display social isolation, and have physical injuries. There may also be emotional dysregulation, such as angry outbursts, noticed sadness, or even depression. The child may lose interest in normal activities and may be receiving disturbing messages via social media. Watch for the signs. Use the power of your voice to say something. We're all in this together. Teachers, please pause the video now to review today's material and to review the 5 senses relaxation activity. Find 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste while practicing deep breathing from your belly. Be sure to take big, deep breaths in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Practice this for a couple of minutes. We hope you learned from this lesson. Today's wellness video lesson and activities were developed by our district licensed mental health professionals with the help of district resources and the online resources of stopbullying.gov and healthdirect.gov.au.
Remember, we want you to know that it's okay to speak with someone if you feel you need some help or support. Teachers are available and you can always see your school counselor. You can also speak to your trusted adults and parents or guardians. We hope you enjoyed today's lesson and we look forward to seeing you for our next wellness video.